during the week said that it was going to be double file restarts. And also the other thing I thought was interesting too was there was a comment there that if the cause of a yellow is to be sent to the rear, and if you are cause of a yellow twice, you are sent to the infield, which is a fairly harsh sort of penalty too. So you get one smack on the wrist if you're a naughty boy, and if you don't learn your lesson, that's it, you're out.
I know that is a rule in the sprint cars or open wheeler side of things. If you cause an incident twice, then they put you to the infield. But traditionally,
we haven't seen it in super saloons, but it sounds as if we're starting to see some of those open wheel rules be trialled at least in super saloon racing. And it's a good thing. It's going to add to the spectacle and add to the show a bit, I think, too. Yeah,
and Hayden's taken the number 2 spot, the outside line, so he controls the restart.
He had choice there, didn't he? So that was always the case. The lead car had the choice of inside or outside off the front row. So he's chosen to go outside.
He's got Martin Halcrow in behind him. And then Mick Quinn's the next one back. So we're getting ready for a restart as we come down the back straight.
We're still on yellow.
No.
So we're 3 laps into this 10-lap race, still 7 to go. It'll be interesting to see who gets to turn 1 first out of Nartai and Mackay, won't it?
Yep, as you can hear on the system that they're going to do one more lap under yellow.
Initiate the restart by accelerating any time after the cone in 3 and before the cone in 4.
Oh, so that's what our cones are for.
So
you can accelerate when you get to the first cone.
And you must have accelerated by the time you get to the second cone. Yes, that's your zone. That is your restart zone. And the restart is considered to have begun when you start accelerating.
That's it.
So that's interesting, isn't it? Now, well, we've got a little piece of car there on the track. We'll pick that bit up.
I think he's got time that they'll get off the track in time for them to let them go.
Lights are out.
Yes, the lights are out. We're coming around for a green.
So let's see if they can manage this restart. So it's up to Hayden Mackay as the pace setter on the outside to decide when he wants to hit the gas and go. He goes. And he just managed to get the jump on Nartai there. Halcrow had a very good restart as well, putting a lot of pressure on the inside of the 19 car. Round the outside comes the 44 and with great pace there. That's Brendan Sharland. But out front it's Hayden Mackay in the 86. Leading 4 laps down into this race now. Car length over the 19 of Malcolm Nartai. Another car length back to Marty Halcrow. Sharland in the 44. Then we go back to the 23 of Mick Quinn. The 58 of Wade there, trying desperately to get past Quinn. The Flynn's starting to come on now. That's the 5 car there. And we've got cars spearing all over the track out of turn 4. At the back of the pack, Emerson and Sangster. So out front we go with the 86 of Hayden Mackay. He's got a car length over the 19 of Malcolm Nartai. Track just starting to dust up a little bit through the turns now. Not surprising given the length of time since it last had a bit of water on it. Nartai putting the pressure on Mackay. It's a long gap back to the 24 of Halcrow, who's under a pressure from Sharland in the 44 machine. Wade's there or thereabouts with a Flynn on his tail. Couple of car lengths back to Burson, who's having a great race here. No, it's not Burson, beg your pardon. That's the 27S
of
Joe Ingram. Similar colours. It's Burson colours. It's Joe Ingram's car ahead of McIntyre, Emerson and Sangster. Burson's pulled into the infield, which is a shame. So 8 laps down, just 2 to go for Hayden Mackay. He's looking on the higher line there. Malcolm Nartai trying to follow him through. I wonder if Nartai is going to force the issue here and try and make a pass happen on the last lap. Sharland coming in super hot, has to brake awkwardly to avoid the back of Halcrow's car, loses a position to Wade, but gets it back again. On the final lap now, just 1 to go with Hayden Mackay down the back straight, holding off Nartai. Halcrow all on his own in 3rd place. Sharland has lost ground again with a little trip to the infield. Nartai almost comes back, but the 86 of Mackay wins it from Nartai, Halcrow, Wade, Flynn. Ingram came through strongly there, just ahead of Sharland, McIntyre, Emerson and Sangster, with a couple of cars on the infield. Burson in the 21 and the 851 car that got a little bit mangled earlier in the race, Jamie Bolton.
Yeah, McQuinn unfortunately had two spins to the infield there, so that's where he's stuck at the moment.
Quickest lap is 16.65 by Hayden Mackay, and we know that was quite early on in the race.
Yes, you could tell as the track went away, the speed come back a little bit. They're choosing their lines a little bit more wisely to get in and out, to exit. So yeah, the track's definitely changed.
A few bits of fiberglass. I can see one on turn 1 there, sitting on the track. There was that one that was picked up on the front straight. There's the entire side of Jamie Bolton's car that's been loaded in the back of it.
Yep.
Fair bit of contact in that race, and if you look at some of the cars as they go by, you can see they're a little bit worse the wear.
Yeah, I think Wade and Shorty come together, and that's why Wade's lost the back corner of his car. And
there's also a big the 27 car's got stowed in the back. The 44 car has had a major impact on the side there, Charlotte.
Yeah, Shorty and Wade come together, so that's how he lost his rear quarter and got the side panel pushed in.
If you're in the fiberglass business, I would dare say Monday morning is going to be a profitable time for you.
Yep.
Meanwhile, out in the pits on the dummy grid, the next group of stock cars is waiting to come through. Whilst that all happens, we better play some ads and pay some bills, and we'll be back very, very shortly.
Situated in the heart of the Horowhenua that produce over 800,000 eggs a week to your community. With 60 years experience, this 4th generation business know how to look after their customers. They truly are locals looking after locals all over New Zealand. Head into your local supermarket and make sure you ask for New Day free range eggs or morning harvest eggs. Hessel's Poultry Farm supply fresh quality eggs to your local community. They are the pride of Foxton. Everyone has accidents, but thankfully, there is always someone there that can help fix your problem. Fraser and the team from Elite Wheels in Christchurch can put your wheels back to the way they should be with state-of-the-art equipment and operators that will have you back motoring in no time. Custom fabrications is their specialty, from wheel manufacturing and whitening to suspension manufacturing and modification. Elite Wheels have you sorted. Elite Wheels is also the preferred repairer for all major insurance companies. Drop down and see the team at Elite Wheels, 240 Annex Road, Christchurch. The right machinery and attention to detail is what it takes to produce precision engineering. At Phantom Engineering, they can do exactly that. Whether it's a race car or trailer build, or even alterations, through to anything you need built for the home, your work, or the farm. Come and chat to our team that will take the hassle away. The right gear, the right knowledge, and the right team. Phantom Engineering, 317 Waihola Highway, Melbourne, New Zealand.
If you break it, we can fix it. If you want it, we can build it at Phantom Engineering.
It doesn't matter how hard the job is, we suck it up and get it done. No matter how dirty our hands have to get, we suck it up and get it done. Suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Out for suck's sake, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Out for suck's sake, suck it up.
Suck it up and get it done with suckitup.co.nz.
Right, so here we have our second heat of the stock cars for their first heat of the night.
So this is the second group, Group 2, and these guys will just be racing each other through the course of the night. Remembering the top 15 out of the 2 separate groups go through to be the field to contest the Canterbury Championship tomorrow night. All sponsored, of course, by Black Bordy Cattle Company, My New Start, and Vertex Lubricants.
So they're all just lining up now in their grids that they're drawn for the second group for their first heat, like I said. Almost seems like more in this heat.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Now, I'm intrigued to see if Harley Rob's out there, because that car was, well, basically the engine and the chassis were in entirely separate places this morning, and they were going to work really, really hard to try and get it together for this evening. Not sure if he's out there or not.
I did see him drive into the pits, but
Yeah, I think he did. But whether everything fired up and worked and connected and did what it's supposed to do is another matter. I want to talk also briefly about the 72 car there. That's Dutchy's new car, but that's not Dutchy in the car. It's Liam Gray driving the 72, but the Airwall Dairy sponsored car, now owned, I believe, by Dutchy. Yes, 991 is there. So,
yes,
yes, he is. So that's a brand new Rob race car chassis and a brand new Chad Ace V6 engine, I believe, which, as I say, only met each other probably around lunchtime today. So Harley was a little bit nervous as to how that was going to play out, but he's here, it's going, and the rest is to be decided.
Yep. The first heat will soon see how well it's going to go, whether all everything that they prep for is going to work for them.
Yeah. Always a nervous moment, I think.
Yes, always when you've pieced together a brand new car that everything's in its place and a place for everything.
Few names down this list that I haven't come across before.
This season,
this season. Tamati Pearce in the 18 car. Andrew McIntosh in the 23. I'm not sure if we've seen him before as well.
Isaac Craig, 64. I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
he's
a
been
new name too. Not too many visitors here.
These are all locals, so
yeah,
just shows the magnitude of numbers for stock cars is rather healthy.
It does, doesn't it? In fact, we've just got one Tom Harris in the 55 GM car. Oh, Shannon Simon in the 7D car out of Dunedin as well.
Yep.
But other than that, the rest of the field is Canterbury cars, and by far the majority of the previous heats cars were Canterbury cars too. Elsie Vlandren in the 58 machine there. She was an entertainer last season. 252 Peyton Wilson, and she's been going up to Rotorua as well. The 218 Terry Leverage Watkins.
Yep.
Just at the back of the field there too.
Got Braden Lennon out there in the number 4.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes, it is too.
So he's it'll be his second meeting in his stock car?
In the stock car, I think so, yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think he's leased this car for the season. Don't think he owns it. I think he's leased a drive in it. Can't remember whose car it was. Was it? No, I can't remember. I'm going to have to ask him.
Yeah, so front row.
Steve.
Front row we've got lined up as Pearce. And looks like number 1, grid 1. 615 is Armstrong there.
Yeah.
See, we've got 64. Sitting behind him, which is Craig. Then we got the 71.
Jason Brooks driving that one.
Yep. 317 of Holtham in there.
Yes, Huggies, he'll be a front runner, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets near the front of this heat from grid 3, from the third row of the grid.
Yep, as soon as that flag drops, he'll be on
it.
He'll be guessing he'll be taking the lower line, but we'll soon find out.
Glen Marsden in that very smart-looking 86 car. 121 of that's Shanae McNally, isn't it?
Yeah, McNally.
Tucked in that one.
Yep.
And Craig Robb in the old Kuriga, the 25-year-old Kuriga car, the 911.
And we're getting ready for a start. They're off. 615 of Armstrong getting in there. 18's taken the early lead of Pearce as we go through turn 1, turn 2. Altham is there. He's pushing hard. So in third now, looking for second. Takes a dive into 1 and 2. It's in great position there. Takes the low line off the corner. Who's coming out in front? Sure enough, it's the 317 Hotham that takes the lead.
And 991 has already got through to about 6th place.
Oh, he's made some great manoeuvres. Oh, Shannon there of 7D has been spun out.
He has, spat out onto the infield.
Then we come back in, hotly contested a few tight battles there further back in the pack, but Hotham's just seemed to have gapped the field and taken off as he enters turn 1, turn 2. Braden Lennon's been able to make a few spots up, so he's coming to the pointier end of the field. But they're all heading down the back straight now. Looks like the 991, Craig Robb, has made to make a few gaps there and has made up a few positions, so he's now come into second spot.
After 2 laps.
Yeah.
3 laps.
Oh, it's Hartley Robb actually. It's 991, sorry.
Yeah, it's Hartley Robb.
Almost from the back. Oh, we've got, looks like a fire on the infield of 64 there of Craig. Oh, bit of smoke. Yep, back to the front again. Hotham has just got a great gap there. 86 has just come back onto the track again of Marsden. He's going to get lapped here by the rest of them as they come following through in the front straight. We get another one underway. Front straight there of 154, just coming past us of Demick's. We go back down again, completing another lap. Hotham's just really just making some dominant moves here and has just really taken off and gapped the field. He's coming around some lap cars there. He's come past Wedwell there in the number 8 car. 86 is going rather slow at the moment, coming across the front straight. And that's Marsden. He's not really having a great run this time round. He's come back round. Oh, a slow car, 515 slowing on the back straight. As we come back round again, coming past the front tower, we have Braden Lennon showing a great turn there into turn 1, turn 2. Great pace down the back straight there now. It's almost opposite for Hotham. He's just coming in the front straight and they're entering into turn 3, turn 4. Another lap completed. It's 5
we've got one all up there. The 12 car has just tipped Dan Hardy, courtesy of Marsden.
Yep.
Suspect that might have been payback for something that happened on the first lap.
Yeah, because Marsden had been limping around, so
we've gone red, but Hardy's managed to get the car off the wall in the time that it took for the red light to be activated. Where's our race leader at the moment?
Must be coming. He's just
coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, turn 3, turn 4.
And but Harley Robb has made huge progress through to second place from I think it was the second to last row.
Yep.
And is it 4th place is the 4 car of Braden Lennon. He was at the back of the pack as well from the start.
They've made some great moves to be able to get themselves and navigate themselves through some of the middle pack of cars. Coming around, they must be looking for a bit of debris or something on the track. It's actually a great surface for the stock cars tonight. The track's
ideal.
Looking rather good for them.
For all the dustiness that we saw in the last few laps of the Super Saloon race, that settled down under these slightly smaller tyres really nicely, hasn't it?
Yeah. They're not extracting as much moisture out of the track with a smaller footprint.
So, courtesy of the Pits TV, we got a replay there, and you can see that, yes, very definitely Dan Hardy was taken in and taken up by Reece Marsden there.
Yep.
Couldn't do that in your mini stock, Reece.
No, he's learning some new tricks.
He is. Braden Lennon being told to push backwards.
Yep, move back a little bit. They're hopefully happy with where he's sitting now on the track. Looks like we're going to get ready for a green in a minute, are we?
Yeah, we're 7 laps in, 5 to go. 12 lap heats these heats for the stock cars.
121, keep reversing till I say stop. Just look out for the car behind you.
So that was 121 of McNally getting asked to move back as well. Is everyone on out? Lennon's been asked to move back a bit further.
Keep going 4C until you're told to stop.
Must be hard being told. Telling a racer to go backwards. I mean, it's just.
Surely he wasn't that far back.
No, surely it wasn't.
No, McNally's been asked to move back as well. Man, that leaves quite a big gap between second and third.
Keep going back.
Hartley Robb is sitting and going into turn 3 and 4 at the moment. Oh, there's Hotham there, sitting ready to exit 4 in amongst some of the lap traffic. We're moving a few more back. Where are we now? No.
7D, reverse till I say stop.
7D cars being told to run backwards now as well.
Shannon Simon being asked to move back a bit there. It's good to see the one and only out-of-town driver here to participate in the County Stock Car Champs.
Yeah, I think there might have been one other Dunedin car in the other group. Not sure. Not sure if there was or not.
Oh, Greymouth. Tom Harrison, 55.
Yeah, and Zane Tahura. Yes, I did see another D car, the 88 car.
Tom
was in the
right
first
there.
group.
Right there
Tom
in front
Harris
of us.
there.
Yep.
So three out-of-town cars, but the rest of the 58 of them is locally contracted and registered.
But it's a great experience for them to come to a track where there is so many of them. It looks like we're getting ready to get a green again. And they're off again. Often gets a great start there. It's accelerating up the front straight here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to assist 215 there around the corner, so he gives himself a bit of a gap to get through again.
He's got a bit of faster traffic in front of him now, and he's going to have to work, is Jay Holtham.
Yep, be a bit more particular on how and when he passes someone, just in case he's...
Harley Robb does a nice little inside pass through turn 3 there.
Yep.
He's catching Holtham.
Yep, and then you go back to third place. You've got McNally there, just coming past us now, quickly chased there by Lennon. He's gained quite a bit on McNally, but he's got quite a bit to catch up on Hartley Robb, as well as Hotham. We're counting down the laps now. All sort of spread out, and we've got the 12 car with a bit of smoke coming off the wheel guard of Hardy. He's had a knock there at some stage. Hotham looking now to pass Simon. Simon's got a push coming out of 4 as Hotham goes down underneath. Nice move. We've got the white flag coming out. Bit of rubbing there as he goes past. Got one up on the wall. That's
Dan Hardy, yes, he can't stay off that wall, can he?
Yeah.
So coming into the 3 and 4, it's Jay Holtham in the 317. And he's going to finish this one and pick up his checkered flag, I think. Yes, he is. Just ahead of Harley Robb in the 991.
Yep, and then we're back to McNally there in third. Oh, very close with Lennon there on the inside.
I couldn't have picked the third place there. They were bumper to bumper.
Yeah, Lennon got a really good exit out of 3 and 4 that was able to bring him up close to McNally, so he did rather well then. He was just a little bit further back, so no, it was a greatly contested third spot.
It really was, wasn't it?
Be interesting to see what the results were as they come over the line. Oh, look, he got 4th, so it was very close. Very close.
7.61, 7.63, so there were 2/100ths of a second in it, according to the ELS. So yeah,
very close.
There you go. So that was the results. Jay Holtham from Harley Robb, Sinead McNally, Braden Lennon, Tamati Pearce came through in 5th there, Jason Brooks, Liam Gray, Brock Officer, Elsie Vlandren, she'll be pleased with that, in the 9th place, Dan Cox rounding out the top 10. And the fastest lap there, I think, on that first screen was about a 19.5 or so. So that's a pretty good time for stock cars.
Yep.
Shows what we said before about the track being in good nick for them. Was certainly they would seem to have experienced that too. Not too many cars finishing on the infield, which is good because it means a minimal amount of work in the pits for the next heat. They're running 3 heats, each of these groups, so standard Speedway New Zealand format. Everyone has the same number of cars to pass over the course of the night. But there's your race winner with his checkered flag. Huggies, Jay Holtham in the 317. Led from, well, pretty much the first corner to the checkered flag, didn't he? It was a pretty dominant performance, really. It would have been interesting to see if he'd started alongside Harley Robb, Sinead McNally and Braden Lennon, how much of a lead he could have built, because I suspect they would have kept him in check. But
you can see in that replay how the good lines that Hotham had taken, just that low line that gave him the drive off the corner, is able to manipulate his fellow competitors and pick that right line to get himself into the lead. Well done to him. Well, it was a wee bit of there was the payback.
Yes.
Yep.
That was where Marsden got spun around.
Spun around by Hardy, so he thought, well, a hit taken, a hit given.
And there it is. Yep. So we're going to pass over now to Glen, who's down in the pits.
Down here we've got Heat 1 winner of the Black Baldy Cattle Co, Hayden Mackay. How was the first race? How do you think of that?
Yeah, no, it was a good start for us. Obviously, I think we're off 6 and made our way to the front. Yeah, we just had a really good car, to be fair. First laps, everyone was probably missed their setups a little bit, and we just weaved through. So, no, definitely a good start to the weekend. Just want to thank JCL Asphalt and Tallygrow, Mackay Motorbodies, Podium Limited, Moose's Garage. There's heaps of people in my corner. I'm very lucky, and yeah, a few more laps to go, and hopefully we can keep on finishing up the front.
So, what do you think of the double start restart?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think as long as everybody understands it and plays fair, then yeah, it's not really any issues when you're at the front. So something different. Hopefully the crowd enjoys it. And yeah, thanks to obviously Black Baldy and Josh Bolton and everything that he's put into this event this weekend. Really kind of raising the standard for the class and the sport. And Yeah, very appreciative. Thank you.
Oh, well, it's good to see you at the front of the field and getting that first one under your belt. So where do you start in your next race?
We're off 7. So, yeah, 6 for the first one, 7 for the second one. So the second one will be a bit different. The track will have deteriorated a bit as it does. So, yeah, just play it smart. Try and get into, obviously, the important ones. One at the end of tonight for the Canterbury Champs and then the big one tomorrow. So, yeah, just stay clean, have fun, and, yeah, just grateful for all these North Isle, all the good guys coming here to have a play. So it's cool.
Yeah, it's quite good having good competition down here for you guys. You guys seem to played it around here, but it's good to have that extra uplift.
Oh, 100%. Like, you never really know. Well, obviously, we're lucky we've got good guys here, but you never really know where you fit in. You watch all your footage of the North Island racing, and you kind of try and guess where you'd be, but yeah, it's always good when you get a big show like this.
Oh, best of luck for the rest of the night.
We're going to go next time around.
Thank you to Glen down in the pits there, and the cars all lined up on the track. I think they may go for a race start next time round, Adam.
Yes, our second group, so we've got Craig.
Cardwell and Flynn off the front from Osborne and Power on the second row. Ricky Bolton and George Crawford in the 97B car on the third row. Dan Monteperto, Trevor Elliott, Dale Bigwood and Chris Cowling second row from the back, and Grant Flynn and Matt Summerfield in his first outing for the season at the back of the field. Adam, talk us through it.
Coming around for a green, we're getting set to go. Jacob Flynn on the outside, Carble on the inside, and we are green. Coming down neck and neck. Carble and Flynn going into turn 1 and 2. Oh, a bit of rubbing there. Who's going to come off the best out of there? Is Carble. Oh, he's got a bit of a push on, so Flynn dives back underneath. What a manoeuvre that was, followed by Ashton Osborne. Now he's taken advantage of that. So Carble will be sort of a little bit peeved with himself with that. But anyway, he's trying to recover back down the outside, further back in the pack. We've got Cowling coming through and behind Bolton and the 97B. Elliott showing some great turn of speed. It's the first time in the car tonight, so he'll be hoping it goes well for him. Followed closely back by the 27B as well. Back to the front, and we've got Jacob Flynn leading over Craig Carble and Ashton Osborne there in third. Ricky Bolton coming up in fourth. Chris Cowling's made some passes through. He's up into fifth already. We've got past Paul Power there. Grant Flynn just in behind them again. So some tightly fought battles back there in the pack. As we come back round again, Jacob Flynn leading from Craig Carble. He's really got that thing dialed in. Craig trying to make a pass. He's down the outside of him now, trying to get round the outside. Can he pull it off? Oh, looks like he has. That's been a great pass there on Jacob Flynn. Cleanly done. Ashton Osborne catching up now. Ricky Bolton's taking that lower line, followed by Chris Cowling. Grant Flynn looking for a bit of drive around the mid-track there. Paul Power just hanging on there, followed quickly in by the 97B there as well.
Osborne sneaks through.
Oh, that was a great manoeuvre on...
sneaky little inside pass on turn 3.
Yes, of Jacob Flynn. Jacob maybe just hasn't got quite enough drive in the car for the way the conditions of the track are. Ricky Bolton trying to get some speed sort of sorted out in his car and get some consistent lines. Chris Cowling just following him behind. Going back to the front, Craig Carble starting to get a bit of a break on Ashton Osborne, but he's chasing hard. Flynn there in third. We'll keep coming back round in turn 1, turn 2. Elliott's coming back out of there, so he's getting some consistent speed out of his car. Be quite happy with that. Back to the front again. Carble just seems to be gapping the field a little bit now. Track's just going away. It's just a little bit of dust coming off there. Ashton's chasing hard. Got a tightly fought battle there back for third, fourth and fifth. It's interesting to see how this comes off.
Cowling's trying to get past Ricky Bolton, but Ricky's just a little wobbly at times, and he's not an easy person to pass.
Oh, we've got Crawford spinning round off. He's managed to rejoin again without causing a yellow. Carble just coming back round again out of 3 and 4. He's got this thing dialed in nicely. He's a little bit apprehensive in the first couple of laps as he takes the white flag. So we're only doing 10 laps in this heat for each heat of them. Ricky Bolton on the low line, Jacob Flynn. Cowling now, the 2NZ contesting. Oh, Ricky shuts him down. Oh, that was lucky. But as we come for the checkered flag, we have Craig Carble from Ashton Osborne. Who's it going to be in third? But Jacob Flynn, Ricky Bolton, Chris Cowling, and Grant Flynn taking in there in the 6B, followed by Trevor Elliott C there coming in through there. So that was our second heat of the Super Saloon Canterbury Champs.
Much cleaner race than the first one, wasn't it? Fastest lap of 17.12 though, so the lap times have dropped away a bit, but can't take it away from Craig Cardwell. Got himself a little bit out of sorts on that first couple of turns, but took a couple of laps to regather the car underneath him and then really showed his class, didn't he, to put that pass on Flynn. And Ashton Osborne coming through with a very neat pass on Flynn as well mid-race.
Yeah, it's like I said earlier, that it takes a couple laps for the tyres to come up to temp and the brakes and just be able to get yourself sort of comfortable in the car to be able to know to push it a little bit harder. So
makes a difference, doesn't it, when the race goes from woe to go like that without a stoppage, and that keeps that tyre temperature up much more for more laps through the course of the race.
Yep. Like I said, they've only got 10 laps, so I mean,
it's a short race.
Yeah, when you're only getting to the 10, your tyres are probably only just getting that bit of temp in it, so they do rather well to be able to try and judge and handle the car to get it through each turn, be able to get it off as well. So
Chris Cowling made some great pace early in the race, but couldn't find a way to get past Ricky Bolton, who was showing, I think, quite surprising speed in that 861 car. He was really going for it.
Yeah, yep. No, it's new to him this season. Obviously, it's being the X-Ray Stewart car.
Yeah.
Traditionally, Ricky's been running the Pro X2, so maybe this is more to his liking. The car that moves around a little bit more underneath him.
It was certainly moving around on the track. He was keeping it very low, tucked into the pole line. But it worked for him, you know. And the fastest way around the track isn't always with the maximum speed, is it? It's, sometimes the shorter distance around the pole line does work, and it certainly did for him. And Cowling just could not get a pass to go around the outside.
Yep, it's just the way it crumbles. Like I said, with the 10 laps, it makes it short and quick. So yeah,
Osborne, Ashton will be really pleased with getting through for second there. This is a quality field, and he's testing himself tonight, is young Ashton in that car, and so far so good.
And we didn't have any stoppages that time round, so it was quite well run. So it was basically A to B basically finished.
Yeah, indeed. So that was the second race for our Super Saloons, two of the groups that we didn't see earlier on. We've still got one group yet to come. That's the group with Josh Bolton and Mark Osborne, Richie Taylor, Trent Amrine, Fluffy Grocott and Sam Martin in it. So they'll be coming out in a couple of races' time, I think.
Yep.
But next up, after all the helter-skelter of stock cars and Super Saloons, we're going to go to the sedate